business end of the championship, round 4 of the Lewana stages, set to be another very tight battle. The southwest town of Kirrup hosting the cruise, the superb mix of roads well favoured by the teams. 6 special stages with a total distance of just over 116 kilometres, the Clubman Cup Series also part of the lineup. Heading into this round, Stone holds onto a 14-point margin, Hines still needing every win, as well as for Alex to incur a problem. Tostovan, O'Dowd and King making up the 5. The two-wheel drive championship has King out front with a good gap on the field. Douglas no points from round 3, now 50 adrift. Blair, Pugh, Keating and Eriks bunched up just behind. Although a fair bit down, Douglas not giving up, recent testing resulting in good speed improvements from some setup changes.
We just tried a few different things as far as the rear suspension setup on the car went to increase the rear grip and make it a little bit more drivable. I think hopefully we've achieved that, and we'll find out today, I guess, how it goes, and yeah, hopefully it's a nice day out there.
The two-wheel drive leader King focusing on being consistent and looking forward to the brilliant roads.
The stages look awesome, nice and smooth, fast flowing. There's a couple of rough bits, but we'll work our way through them, so should be good.
A couple of WA co-drivers doing very well overseas also entered this weekend. Tony Fever running with Trevor Chudley. She's back from the US after success in the last round with the Summit Rally team. Bill Hayes calling the notes for Alistair McRae, the pair defending Asian Pacific Rally champions. Bill returning after a win in Malaysia.
Yeah, obviously Rally Malaysia really important for the Proton team, and to get away with a win was really good.
This weekend, Bill lending his years of experience to a newcomer.
I'll be sitting beside Carlos Del Toro, just started rallying this year. Got a little bit of motorsport experience, but obviously the skill of learning how to write notes and stuff like that is something hopefully I can bring to the table for him. He's done a really good job this morning on recce. Really tricky stages. I've forgotten how tricky and narrow it is down in this part of the world, so we're looking forward to getting into it this afternoon.
The Clubman Cup section of the event again well supported with 9 crews lining up for this round. Steve Ash looking to push harder on this outing.
Well, you might notice if you look at my car that I've had to bolt new tyres on. I don't do that very often, just to keep up with the younger people.
The man in control of the Clubman Series, Matt Snadden, well pleased thus far.
Yeah, we're very happy. We've had a great 3 opening rounds. Pushed hard on each of the rounds, been also pushed very hard by the other competitors, but we've kept it on the road. The car's been super quick this year.
After 2 stages, another set of familiar battles had developed out front. 3rd and 4th, 4 seconds apart, Tostovan and Adams versus the white flood combination. Advantage the green WRX, Tostovan setting a 2nd quickest stage time in the process.
Into left 3 King Kong crest, left 3 King Kong crest, then left 3 King Kong crest again, into right 3 narrow exit.
Not to be outdone, picking up where they left off last round, Hines and Percival, Stone and Drury added hammer and tong. Hines had the top spot at the service after 2 tests, but the gap was a mere 1 second. Stone took the first by 12, Hines just as committed, grabbing back 13 on the next. Special Stage 3 was a beauty. 26.2 kilometres, a good selection of conditions for the crews to tackle. Running car 1 on the road meant finding the tricky bits first. That said, Stone dug deep, pushing hard and grabbing a valuable 12 seconds on Hines at stage end. Hines obviously not hanging around, but he would now find himself 11 off the lead at the 2nd service.
Slippy. Into right 8. Go. Into left 7. Long, don't go wide.
Just back off the front pace, White and Tostovan smashed out times separated by 1 second. Doug ruining this spin, costing him valuable time. At service, the pair only 3 seconds apart, Tostovan and Adams maintaining 3rd spot. John O'Dowd very much enjoying this event, a couple of fourth quickest times, the rest in the top 5, a fine effort and another good haul of Group N points. 6th fastest for Del Toro on Special Stage 2, a very good time. Unfortunately for the Toyota man, mechanical issues spoiled his chance of showing his full potential. Another on the trailer early, Gary Whittle, engine dramas meant only a couple of stages tackled.
Don't cut. Left 4.5 on crest. And left 5 on crest, don't cut. And left 5 on crest, brake. Right 4, don't cut.
As if scripted, the two-wheel drive championship, also a spectacular battle. Times just seconds apart, the lead seesawing backward and forward. This round seeing more players throwing their hat in the ring. After finally sorting the handling of the sprinter, Trevor Chudley would put together a couple of good stages, 4th and 2nd quickest. Keating also pushing his Nissan Silvia hard. Quick clean runs rewarded with 3rd and 4th fastest on the opening stages, 3rd outright at the service.
But don't cut on that right-hander.
50, crest, downhill, left 4.5. 4.5. Right 4, left 4, don't cut. And crest, right 4.5, downhill, don't cut.
In a full-on battle at the pointy end, Kyle Douglas and Dylan King putting on another superb show. The skill level of these two guys with such completely different machinery, super entertaining on every corner. 2 stages in and the pair separated by just 6 seconds, King grabbing the slender lead. Back out for the 3rd, the 26-kilometre run, another tough battle, this time Douglas heading back, taking the section by 11 and the lead by 5. Just 3 stages for the Clubman runners. Vass putting his new tyres to good use early, taking fastest on the opening stages. Clubman leader Snadden and escort man Rattenberry sharing 2nd and 3rd. Vass first at the service, Rattenberry 2nd and Snadden 3rd. On the final and long stage for the Clubmans, Rattenberry pulled out a blinder, 39 seconds faster than all, this enough to overhaul Vass and take out the event. Vass claiming 2nd spot, Snadden 3rd and Van Can 4th. The repeat of the morning stage is in line for the championship cruise, the pressure still well and truly very high.
50, left 4.5, crest on exit, 50, left 4.5, left 4.5, 50, right 4, 50, right 4, downhill, right 5, tightens to 4.
King quickest and pushing hard to make back some time on the Commodore, edging out a gap of 18 seconds, the escort flying, but dramas on the 2nd to last stage, King out of the event.
Yeah, the stage is really fast out there, so a bit of a lack of power in the escort, so the coal got me a fair bit on the first couple of stages, so yeah, we had to make up some time in the last 2 stages and yeah, ended up smashing the sun pin on the rock, so it was all over for us.
Having a much better event, Douglas pushing the big machine around at every opportunity. He'd have the lead heading out for the last stage, a controlled run and the win.
Yeah, it's a fantastic result. We came down here hoping to have a good run. We've certainly had that. The roads have been fantastic and we've had a great battle with a few guys throughout the day, Dylan, Sean. It's just been absolutely fantastic and these guys have really, stepped up sort of thing. And
Keating and Ash certainly stepping it up and being rewarded with second spot.
Yeah, definitely gave it a crack on a few stages, had a few spins and a bit of carnage, but definitely gave it a crack, and especially on that last stage I thought Douglas had the 40 seconds on me, so I thought we'll just go balls out and see what we can do, but halfway through thought, no, we're going to ruin this rally, so just buttoned off and cruised through for the second place, so it was good.
Chudley and Fever keeping the pressure on the front two. Third two-wheel drive, a good day's work.
150, straight 2, right 9. Into left 9. Into flat crest. 300, straight 2. Medium crest into turn right 5. Don't go wide. Uphill.
Into left 3 uphill. Left 3 very long. Into left 3 uphill. 100 left 4 uphill. Into right 4 King Kong crest.
3 seconds in favour of Tostovan. It was always going to be a huge push. Both crews flat out. Tostovan grabbing another 8 seconds, but still too tight to call. SS5 11 Ks, White on the limit. Amazingly grabbing back 5 in spite of collecting a puncher. The gap now just 6 seconds.
50, turn right 5, narrows. Downhill slippy. 100, right 9.
26 kilometres to finish with. Plenty of stage to attack on. Both crews again on maximum, and for White, maybe just a touch too much. Another puncher, this time having to stop and change. The fight for third over.
Yeah, it was a good tussle with Doug, and we had 2 punches, so I mean I think there was about 6 seconds between us going into the last stage, and we knew we had to push, and probably pushed a bit too much over a crest and ran a bit wide and clipped a couple of rocks, and nearly thought we got away with it, but got a few Ks up the road and the tyre went flat.
200 crest, into left 1, up on road, no wand, spectators.
Third outright, Doug Tostovan, Tammy Adams. After a tough rally-long battle, Doug enjoying every kilometre of it.
It is. It's good to have someone that's around my pace that we can gauge ourselves against. We're never going to be able to keep up with Lee and Alex, but we can have a good fight with Travis, and it's been very entertaining.
Fast right, hug into medium right, then medium left, 2 bends, 120. Medium left, 2 bends.
No room for error and no time to relax. The 2 front runners on stage and giving it plenty. Hines fastest on the first of the 2 sections, but only by 1 second. Still too close to try and protect the lead, Stone needing to keep it flat. The combination of a super fast, clean run and Hines slipping up with an overshoot resulted in a 19-second stage win for Stone. A long test to finish on. Of course, it's never over until the flag. Hines taking back 17, but still falling short.
Not quite. I mean, we needed a win, as I said earlier, but a few niggling problems and a couple of driver errors on my part. I mean, we dropped back a bit. We managed to claw some time back, so we ended up 12 seconds behind Alex Stone. So well done, Alex, on the win. He's picked up the pace a little bit, so he's put the pressure on both of us, I guess.
50. Quick left 60. Flat right 60. Quick right, hug 2 bends, then sudden narrow turn medium right, pushes, 120.
Definitely upping the pace and very pleased with their efforts. Stone and Drury first outright and extending their championship lead.
It's been a lot of work, a lot of preparation leading up to this event. Mum and Dad are away in the US sunning themselves, so I've had to pick up all the slack and do everything myself, but it's worked very well. I've had a lot of help from Hannah, my co-driver, and also her parents have pitched in as being service crew as well, so I've had a lot of new members on the team and it's worked really well. I've been more than happy with the result.